chaos and a civil war that ensues. And this is what happens, and this is what you prevented. This was the role you played in this process, and for that, as Supreme Commander-in-Chief, I would like to thank you. I want all of you to understand in all clarity what this means and what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, you had to work in very challenging situation in order to prevent civilian casualties. You had to work on roads where there are a lot of civilian traffic, and we have losses, and these are combat losses, which is highly regrettable. Our comrades died while defending their homeland, and I'm saying this like it is. Chaos in the country would have been inevitable, and the enemy would have used this as an opportunity. And the enemy is trying to do it already, and as I will say later in my remarks, but I hope and I'm sure that the enemy will never succeed, but they did try to benefit from these developments. Nobody knows what would have happened to the country, but everything that was achieved in combat action, at least many of these achievements would have been lost, and you prevented this. There is no doubt, as I've already told, the minister will do everything to support the families of our fallen comrades. As for the Wagner Group, you know that we've always treated its fighters and commanders with great respect, because indeed they demonstrated heroism and courage, and the soldiers and the officers of the Russian army and the volunteers, they performed just as well in combat, and they also demonstrated heroism and dedication and self-sacrifice. And those who worked and served in this company, the Wagner Group, they enjoyed respect throughout the country. At the same time, I would like to point out, and all of you to know, that it was the state that financed Wagner Group. It was the Defense Ministry and the federal budget financed this group and covered all its funding needs. Since May 2022 until May 2023, the state paid Wagner Group $86 billion and 262 million rubles. This included over 70 billion for payments, 15 billions in bonuses and insurance payment, in totaling 110 billion. And the owner, the company Concord, operated through Voyentorg agency, while the state shouldered all the financing. And during this year, the owner of Wagner Group, Concord, made, by supplying food and offering catering services in the army, so this company made and posted a revenue of $80 billion. So the state funded the Wagner Group, but Concord, a company at the same time, made 80 billion rubles. I do hope that no one stole anything in the process, or did not steal as much as we may imagine, but we will definitely look into this situation. When I talked about combat action, here is what I wanted to say. We have combat pilots here who did a lot to make sure that this work advances as planned. And let me look at this data. When the counteroffensive started on June 4th, the enemy lost 259 tanks and 780 armored vehicles, and near Orekhov, which the enemy believes to be the main theater, over the past 7 days, the adversary lost 280 hardware assets, including 109 armored vehicles. And to a large extent, this is your achievement and the achievement of your comrades in arms, and a special gratitude for this as well to you, of course. And I've already issued instructions to this effect to the Defense Ministry. The merits of those who took part will be appreciated, and I'm talking about state awards and decorations here, but I've already told the minister, and let me repeat, those who perform in combat this way, these people will form the core of the Russian Armed Forces Command, including its Air Force. And this is what I wanted to tell you. And once again, I would like to thank you for what you did for Russia, for our country, and for our people. Thank you.